Hello, everybody, and
Hello.
welcome to gaming's biggest night. Um,
It's still going on. I'm watching it
is
right
it still
now.
happening? It's still going?
There's a musical happening with the host, and I was not paying attention who this other person is.
Jeff Keighley's the Gaming Awards, Game Awards, the musical.
Yeah, they're making the Game Awards game the musical.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I don't know what was going on. I did take notes for like most of it, but then I had to go make dinner, and my notes are not up to date. So at
Oh,
a certain
whoops.
point, it's just vibes.
Okay.
There are a couple titles that got announced
Okay.
that I was like, oh, okay, that's neat, but I can't write it down because I'm cooking. So if people were watching and are like, this is a game that happened, then we can talk about that. Just
Cool.
opening.
I am still so I'm using a new controller tonight. I've
Right,
connected the
yeah.
Switch controller up, and so I may that is what I will be blaming for the first few like deaths. Um,
Okay, I see.
So just like a heads up. Now, what in the goddamn? There we go. Okay, that's the open
Right,
the map
no
button.
responsibility. Has everyone signed up for their Switch deck thingy
The what?
for the Steam? There's like thing where you sign up for a giveaway from the Game Awards. They're giving away like a did I say Switch Steam Deck
Ooh.
OLED, and then
Okay.
a Lenovo Legion Go, which is just kind of the same thing but made by Lenovo.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
so yeah, Google that. The website wouldn't let you enter a Canadian postal code when it first launched.
That's
Uh,
funny. That's
and they
very
had to do
funny.
maintenance. Yeah, it was very funny. And then the website came back and there's a fucking queue. I already submitted one, and then I accidentally refreshed the page. And now
So
I
I
have an hour and
apologize.
30 minutes to wait so
I
I can get
also
back
I
on the
just want to
website.
apologize in advance. I'm gonna do so many buttons because the button layout is different. Um, I
Can you
like
not
this
change
button
that?
layout more, and I think it will feel more intuitive once I get used to it. Also, there is a slight delay, which is a little unfortunate. Um, it
You're not
just
a
feels
pro
a little
gamer
bit less
anymore.
fluid. So, bear with me.
Lots of things to blame in that case.
Lots of things went. Fuck me.
Lots of room to die.
Yeah.
So what are we doing today? What's the
Well,
vibe?
I think we are playing Dandara. Um, and I think we're talking about the Game Awards if we want to, and do whatever we kind of want to, whatever.
I love doing whatever.
Yeah, this is cool. This is neat as hell.
Oh wow. I'm also eating pre-dinner, so sorry if that comes through. Hopefully it
That is
doesn't.
all good. But yeah, no,
But
there is a ton of progress to explore. We're in a whole new evil evil eye zone. Fuck me. I'm like losing all my shit because I just keep messing up the buttons. Yeah, we unlocked some stuff and then called it pretty much. Yeah. I think I decided that we would continue on in the eye zone, but I'm open to other opinions. Okay, interesting. Okay. Um, huh. Wow. Okay. There's a little bit of a scroll issue here. I will say this is the one thing that I am noticing.
you're saying that the Nintendo controller isn't the best controller?
No, I'm saying that this game doesn't technically support the Nintendo controller. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I own two controllers, and the other one, I'm not super comfortable with, and is also in use currently. And so
Hmm.
I've basically, I'm using Steam input, which is a way to basically use whatever controller you want. Um, but it does not work necessarily perfectly all the time.
I use that to play No Man's Sky with a controller.
Oh yeah?
A game that super doesn't want you to play with controller.
Why does it not want you to play with controller?
I don't know, because it's like you're on the PC. Maybe they've changed it, but
Sure. This game,
yeah.
they really want you to play with a controller. I'm gonna go down to that camp real quick. They really want you to play with a controller, but they don't have like inherent support for the Switch controller, so they don't really want you to play with the Switch controller.
I mean, there's only one right controller, Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
It's the N64.
Yeah, this game would love for you to play with the N64 controller, for sure, for sure.
What is everyone's favorite controller? Like, both to play with and then also vibes, because I feel like my favorite to play with is my Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
But vibes, GameCube forever.
GameCube forever? Yeah, the GameCube controller is like my favorite to play with, I think. I don't know about vibes, but the GameCube controller to me is just like unbeatable.
Like period. Nothing better than the GameCube.
If I ever had the choice, if every game supported things to the same degree and it wasn't like complicated at all, and I had the choice of what controller to use, why is it not letting me? Okay, what is happening here? This is weird. Okay, there we go. And it wasn't like weird, you know. I would never play with anything other than the GameCube controller. Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry. I've been muted in Google Meet, which means my captions were not happening. I wasn't saying very many interesting things.
You're saying, you know, things. Okay.
Yeah, I was saying things.
Claire, I need you to read.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot I had a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
The air is suddenly thick with a pungent smell. The ground is covered with crusted over crawler feces. Didn't we read this? No mystery here.
I think we might have. I think, yeah, we are where we've been before. Okay. I want to know how to get around. I want to see if I can get around there and kill this guy that's blocking off this chest.
PS2 was pretty good.
Yeah, PS2.
It's probably not true, but I remember liking it as a kid, so it's...
Yeah,
good.
whatever you liked as a kid is the best controller. Because that's when you learned how to game.
I liked the GameCube controller as a kid.
Really? That's interesting. Oh, fuck off. This fucking thing.
Yeah, I never had like a PlayStation or GameCube.
Yeah, we've
Growing
done.
up, I never had a. Oh, that's not true. Eventually, like as a teenager. Okay, the last PlayStation I owned was a PlayStation 2. To be clear.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
never owned a PlayStation or an Xbox in my life.
So those were always like the cool controllers. I was like, oh, I don't have those. All my friends have those. Go over to my friend's house and play Ratchet and Clank.
Gaming. So gaming.
What do you think the worst Ratchet and Clank is?
Now, I have never played Ratchet and Clank, but I've been told that it's the car one.
Is that a main series one?
I think technically it is. I know that it's like infamously the game that fans hate. And I feel like if it's a spin-off, you don't get that quite to that level of fan hatred usually. It's usually if like it's billed as a main series game, but it's like completely different.
Let's see, Ratchet and Clank car. Oh.
What's it called?
Oh, Deadlocked? Wait. No.
Oh, come
What is the worst? Oh, Secret Agent Clank. Okay.
what's Secret Agent Clank?
I never played that one. I feel like... Hmm. Oh, Full Frontal Assault is probably the one that has the car.
Sure.
I feel like... Well, I really want to introduce you to the, like, Ratchet and Clank, which has aged like milk. I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like you don't get the Ratchet and Clank experience with these side games. I haven't played them, so I'm speaking with no context.
That's
Um,
totally reasonable.
but much like how we understand Mass Effect intrinsically because we played
Because we
Andromeda,
played Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah.
yeah, you could understand Ratchet and Clank by playing Secret Agent Clank.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So I've discovered that we can't really do anything in the I zone. So we're gonna hang out in the main area and use the little flippy thing we just got.
Oh yeah, we got a flippy thingy. We
sure
destroyed their battery
Sure
or
did.
something.
Something like that. Okay.
So have you watched the Game Awards at all?
I watched a little bit of it before, but I haven't watched um very actively. I've not watched very actively. Why?
I was gonna say, like, what are your thoughts? Initial thoughts.
Um, it made me sad.
Oh,
I
okay.
just, it's hard to enjoy when everything is like remake, sequel, remake, sequel, remake, sequel, in terms of things that are getting announced, and then in terms of like what's like getting like awards and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's cool. Um, there's not like a whole lot that's like particularly. A lot of those games were just kind of like, yes, obviously the AAA titles are gonna get awards.
Yeah. Though I did make a note, Hi-Fi Rush. This is like the fifth last note I had. Hi-Fi Rush beat out some AAA games like Spider-Man for soundtrack.
Fuck off. Ah, fuck off. I'm dying here, Claire. Ah, okay. This controller is not working for me.
Rip.
I may
Damn.
need to switch over before we continue.
Damn. Bree said PlayStation is better than Nintendo. Sony is superior to Nintendo.
Just
This is what
not
you're saying.
working. Let me switch.
That's too bad. Steam, do better.
Yeah, I mean, I understand trying to do something with like the thing that's not intended for it, you know? Boy, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Let's see if this works. Are we connected?
Well, while you're setting that up, my first note is just Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser.
He was like one of the first people on the show. I think that he like came on to accept the Super Mario Wonder award.
What did
Which
they win?
why would you have your CEO? Yeah, they won something. I don't remember what the category was. I didn't write it down, but the idea of the CEO of Nintendo America coming and collecting the award kind of sucks to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious
There's something
why.
about
Like, I feel like I understand to a degree.
you get
like,
it.
But why specifically?
Why? I doubt that he was involved in making the game at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Somehow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess that's my whole thought on why I didn't like that he was there. Um, all right, my next note, which is maybe my favorite, is on their website for these giveaways. Um, they have like all these countries listed that are eligible. They even have like a special rule if you live in Quebec, you have to like do a certain thing.
Yeah,
Um, and only US zip codes were accepted,
that's very funny.
which is a required field. So nobody could enter except um, people in the US,
Uh-huh.
I assume.
Uh-huh.
So it reminded me of another instance of this. I don't understand how, I mean, I do understand how Americans just don't know that things work differently in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like QAing, quality testing, um sort of like an acquaintance's website to pay. I wanted to like subscribe to something on their website
Mm-hmm.
um that they had. And I couldn't. I literally could not because they accepted only US zip codes. And I was like, why are you restricting this to US zip codes? And they were like, I didn't know that it worked differently. And I'm like, have you never looked at an address anywhere ever? Like, Google Maps exists. You can look at so many addresses.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my amazement with the Game Awards. Oh, Dandara quit.
Yeah, I have to restart it to use
Oh, okay.
new controller.
Rip. Well, I guess to keep going, uh, I immediately forgot what I was saying about the zip codes. But
The Game Awards didn't.
oh yeah. How many like how many people are behind the Game Awards? They can hire
My
fucking
understanding, which is
Matthew
based purely on
McConaughey.
speculation
Uh-huh.
and absolutely no internal information, is I think it's all Jeff Keighley. He does it all himself.
It's all Jeff.
It's all him.
It's all
Yeah,
Jeff all
he
the way
does it
down.
himself.
Um Forza 1 accessibility, the racing game.
Okay. Is their accessibility good?
I don't know. I've never played Forza. I probably will never play Forza. I just think there's this sense of accessibility in games that AAA games do that is so different than indie games, where um, indie games I feel like design the accessibility for the game. AAA games just have this idea of, yes, this is a constant of what accessibility is, and we're gonna add all those features, and that's it.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm thinking about I've probably mentioned this a lot, but my favorite example of like designing an accessibility setting for a game specifically is Chicory's wet noise um, setting, where because it's a painting game, um, if you have sort of a trigger around like wet noises and whatnot, you can turn them off. You can
That's
make them
nice.
like less wet, I guess.
De-wetify noise.
Yeah, you can de-wetify your noise. Um,
Claire, could you
Another one
just
is
double check and make sure
yeah,
the game is running all good and everything on the stream?
yeah, yeah. Looks good
Cool.
to me.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. Um, the other one is it's Eldar.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
Eldar.
new zone.
Well, this is where I'm
Um,
going back to where I died, actually.
oh. Uh-oh. The other one is Grounded, um, where you are at, it's like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but for, I mean, it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids and you're fighting bugs in the backyard. That's the game. Which means there's spiders. But there's a setting to make the spiders look less like spiders.
That's
Um,
cool.
and you have degrees of amount of spider they can be. You have like spider, and then you have like detextured spider, and then you have like everything on that to orb. And there's like multiple, like multiple things between that. But you just make them look like orbs at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is both amusing and a great accessibility feature.
Yeah, absolutely correct. That's fun.
So that was my thought when Forza won the Game Awards. Maybe Forza has really good accessibility.
Won
like I said, I've
accessibility
never
at the
played
Game
it.
Awards, to be clear.
Yeah. It won the award. I don't know if it was like best accessibility in gaming or what the award was titled, but they started talking about accessibility, and I was like, oh, okay, it's nice, cool. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you added some
Congrats.
accessibility.
Yeah.
And now you're getting an award instead of so many indie games.
I think that accessibility, I will say, there's a lot of AAA titles that also don't do accessibility.
You're right.
I think it's okay.
Like, they don't do it at all.
I think accessibility means different things,
Yeah.
in different cases. And I think that I truly don't know anything about Forza. I don't know about their accessibility features. But I would be curious to know why they won,
I mean, it's community based, right? Like, it's just based on what people are voting.
But I have to wonder who is voting for the accessibility award. Like, who cares enough to vote for that one?
Oh, I imagine it's people who see Forza, who play Forza, and go, "Oh, it's Forza, the game I like. I'm gonna vote for it."
Sure, that's probably true. I'm gonna get some more healing.
They have a dragon game happening right now. This looks cool.
Dragon
I don't know
game?
what this is.
Do you become a dragon?
The person is riding a dragon like a mount, but like open world, and you're flying through the world while riding the back of a dragon. You have a thing for me. There's a piece of paper tucked between the bricks. JB, we are growing thin. Soon, there's gonna be no resistance in the capital. We lost so many to Eldar, to Oblivion, to those damn bloody Maws. Olga, Agonor, Cecilia, Dandara, Duelia?
Yeah.
I keep writing their names down, at least as much as I can remember. We must not forget. As long as we don't, the salt won't either. As long as the salt remembers, there is hope. LM.
Interesting. Dandara.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Ooh, Light No Fire. Okay, the game is called Light No Fire, the dragon game.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna try and go in
set.
here now and see what's happening. Oh,
So, do you think you're, like, fighting to come back from the dead?
I think to a degree, yeah. I think that I have come back from the dead.
Right, and you're trying to escape whatever the salt has...
Well, I'm trying to save the world.
Sure.
From Eldar.
Trying to kill Eldar. Yeah. Eldar's invaded the capital.
Well, yeah, I feel like... Yeah.
You feel like this is like an old... Like, this was a long time ago?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
yo.
Oh,
Interesting.
Ooh, hell yeah. Go fast. Speed. Zoom. Zoom.
Oh, yo. Okay, you have to go
not
real
fast.
fast.
Enough. Gotta go fast. You're
Interesting.
too slow.
Claire, any bets on what's winning Game of the Year this year?
I think we already had that, didn't we?
We said what we wanted to win.
No, but I mean, I think it already appeared on,
Did it?
maybe
Isn't it not at the end of the awards?
Oh. Maybe.
Also, there's a new character. Would you like to play her, or would you like me to play her?
Ooh. Old crone. I could play her.
Go for it.
Ha! You are trapped now. Just like I was. Oh, yes. It's as if looking at the past, Dandara. I was like you, young and stubborn. I truly believed I could beat Eldar. Huh. Look at me now, frail and weak. Time gets us all eventually. Don't waste Salt's time, young one. I fought Eldar when he was much weaker, yet I was still doomed to fail. You think freedom is real? Oh, what naivety. Make peace with time while you still can. Stay here. Keep me company. I know you would like that. We are the same, Dandara.
Interesting.
You're the same. You should stay here. This is the end of the game.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna keep going.
You should talk to her again.
You think?
Yeah.
All right. You were checking to see if Game of the Year has already been done.
I guess it hasn't.
She has new dialogue. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Eldar was much less powerful when I fought him, and I still failed. You know, freedom is only an illusion. Deep inside you, you feel it too, don't you? Don't you? Accept it as I did. Pave an easier path. Pave an easier path.
Okay, it's the same. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I don't know what I was saying.
You were talking about whether the Game of the Year has happened yet or not.
Oh, I don't know. I assume no if they announce it at the end. There's a few ones. There was Best Indie.
Yes.
I actually wrote down all of the games that were nominated for Best Indie because I knew one.
Which
and
one
I was
did
like,
you know?
Oh, okay. Dredge.
I know of Cocoon.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Cocoon, and Cocoon won.
Yeah, they've talked about it on Remap Radio and how good it is. Apparently, it's a really good puzzle game.
Okay, cool. Cocoon. The other ones were, let's see, where is it? Venba.
Cool.
Oh, Viewfinder I had seen a couple times before. I thought it was a really cool concept. No idea how the programming for that one works. I really want to play that one just to like get a feel for like how the hell they programmed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pizza Tower.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks. The thought I had was this must be what Undertale looked like to people who had no idea how good Undertale was. I guess it must be good? Question mark. It got nominated.
Cool.
But like, yeah, if you like go back and look at Undertale, like it was good because of the story. The art was not great.
Ow. I died.
Damn.
I forgot what button was what. And
Yeah.
I fucked up.
You had a bunch of ghosts following you too. Spare yourself the trouble. Stay with me. I'd love to have some company.
Yeah, no. Bye.
Stay with me, Brianna. Stay with me.
Yeah, no. I'm good. Whee!
Oh, one game that I thought you would probably be excited for, that I'm definitely excited for, is Windblown.
Yeah?
From the creators of Dead Cells.
Ooh.
So it looks like a 3D, Venva is the cooking connection to culture one, yeah. Oh, I think they were talking about that later. It seemed cool. I didn't catch the name. If that's the one, then yeah, it seems neat. But Windblown is by creators of Dead Cells. So, you know, I thought you'd be interested in that. And
Definitely.
it looks like it's multiplayer, which is exciting. And also the animated video is just kind of like sick as hell. I mean, they had really good videos for Dead Cells.
Jesus Christ.
You really don't want to kill them, huh?
Well, there's a lot of them, Claire.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. Fuck me. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many of them, Claire. It's impossible to even charge up a thing.
Them.
Well, I can't. It's impossible.
Okay. Still feeling stubborn. Okay.
Sorry. I thought it was the same dialogue.
No, okay.
Sorry.
Pizza Tower I saw for a bit. Looks like a game that does the thing. It's a type of humor I'm not to, and I think indigenous stereotype enemies, so Instana. Oh, yeah, Shield. Thank you, Fen. new Persona 3 remake looks cool. What else? Oh yeah, and then Atlas has an action RPG called Metaphor, and I was like, this looks amazing.
Yeah.
I, yeah, I don't know. I wish that I had the time to play Persona 5. I bought it on Steam. When it finally, I've been like waiting for years for it to come out on Steam, and like when it came out and went on sale, I got it finally. I think maybe, I don't know how long ago, but I played a decent amount of it, and then I stopped because there was a lot of games that were coming out at that time, and I was like, I'll play a little bit of all of them. And Persona, I've played the first maybe 20 hours, and it's a long ass game.
So I don't
20
have
hours.
shield targeted right now. LOL. That's why I couldn't get my shield up. Wait, no. Wait, why is my shield? Oh, okay. You don't have to target your shield. I don't know why it wasn't coming up. Weird. Yeah.
It was like, no shield for you.
Yeah, there was no shield. I pressed shield and it didn't come up, and I don't understand what happened.
Should file a complaint with the Shield Corporation.
Now it comes up. Okay. Weird.
God, I just have a note that's just like the voice actor to Kratos is funny, and I wish that he was hosting and not this wet blanket of a man.
Oh, you're not a Keeley stan? You're not a Keeley head? Jeff Keeley?
I don't know who he is.
That would be the guy who does the Game Awards, Jeff Keeley. It's
Like
his
every
thing.
time?
He's not just the
Oh,
host,
there's
he makes it. He organizes it. And is like a guy. It's like a... He's just a dude.
New
Just a
Fatal
dude.
Frame? Oh, Guilty Gear, that's what it's called.
I
Wait,
see.
why is Guilty Gear Strive? I thought that was already out.
God, you have to be fast for that one.
A
Okay.
new character. I'm just watching what is happening live right now. Okay, they've added a new character to Guilty Gear. The only time I played Guilty Gear was that time that we learned how to play Guilty Gear on stream and then fought each other.
That is the only time I played it also.
Should we play the worst Guilty Gear?
I don't know how to
uh,
do that. I don't know how to determine what that is. You know?
I'm sure that exists. I'm sure people have opinions.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. Oh, one of the people from Baldur's Gate won Best Voice Actor. And
Oh, cute.
I don't know who he is, but I wanted to ask you, if he was one of the ones everyone was horny for.
As in one of the characters or one of the actors?
I presume characters.
What's his name?
I don't remember. He looked kind of like an elf.
That's probably Neil... Whatever his last
Yeah,
name
that
is.
sounds right.
That would
Yeah,
be Asterion.
that sounds right.
So,
Yeah,
yes,
that
one
sounds
of the
right.
ones everyone is horny for. Extremely horny
Okay,
for.
great. Yeah, that makes sense why he won then.
He's
he
like
beat out
a-
some like really interesting other people. I was like, wow, okay, I'm actually shocked that this was the option. Oh, what was another one that was like, Alan Wake 2 beat out Zelda and another game for like game direction. I was really shocked.
I am not
Alan Wake 2
surprised
is
by
winning
that.
a lot. I've never played Alan Wake or anything. I don't know anything about Alan Wake. I feel like I should play Alan Wake because apparently it's very good, says gamers.
Says gamers everywhere.
Says
Gamers are saying
everywhere.
this.
Gamers
I
are
think
always
that
saying this.
I think they're doing that thing where sometimes they, and this is not to shit on Alan Wake because I have no interest in doing so. I do think they may
Final
be doing that
Fantasy
thing where they give a
16.
bunch of like awards to one thing so that people are okay when they don't win the big one.
Ah.
Either that or there's just very committed Alan Wake fans out there. I guess if it's community decided upon, then like probably it's just. But it's not entirely just voted, I don't believe. I believe that many of them are not voted directly.
Yeah, because there wasn't. I think I did vote, and there was definitely more categories than what I voted for.
Well, also, I don't think voting is the only thing that determines it. Like, I think there are some voted ones, and then others that are not for voting. And that are, like, decided by, like Oscars style. Where, like, there's, like, a group of people who decided. I believe that's how the Game Awards works, because I know that there is one where all of everything is by gamer vote.
I don't remember what this is too, but Fen in the comments said he was Teal'c in Stargate SG-1.
Probably the voice actor Neil Newbern or something?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I never watched Stargate. I feel like maybe I should. Do people like Stargate as much as like Star Trek and Star Wars?
No. Not that there's anything wrong with Stargate, because I don't think that there is, but it does not have the same size of fan base.
But like size versus intensity.
Like, sorry.
Like, what about the intensity? Kratos. Kratos guy. Chris Judge. Claire said she would rather him than Jeff. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm for sure gonna die here, and I just need everyone to know that I know that going into what I'm about to do. Like, I'm
We're
out
all
of
on
heals.
the same page.
There's nothing I can really do at this point about that. We're just in it. All right, let's motor.
Let's see. Oh, Untitled Goose Game creators are making a new game.
Oh, that's cool.
Called Big Walk. Kind of cute.
That's cute.
Kind of unhinged.
That's ideal.
It looks great. Yeah. My note literally just says Untitled Goose Game creators are back, 4 exclamation marks. What the fuck with 4 Fs, a question mark. I love it. Period. Big Walk.
Okay. Interesting. So
note taking is my specialty.
Yeah, this is great. I appreciate the important notes.
Thank you.
I know.
Oh, are we having best game direction? Okay, we're getting a best game direction is
yeah,
between...
I think Alan Wake won for narrative, I know, so maybe that's what you were thinking of.
Alan Wake just won again
for game direction.
Yeah,
that's not too shocking to me.
They won out over like Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate. Like, okay,
all right, go ahead.
Oh, is this okay? Spare yourself the trouble. Stay with me. I'd love to have some company.
Yeah, Alan Wake is like... The thing is, Alan Wake is like a... Prestige TV as a concept?
No. Like, I've definitely heard the term, but I don't know if I've like really thought about what it is. I'm assuming it's TV that costs more.
I think that's maybe a little reductive. Prestige TV is like TV that is not meant for like, that is less meant for entertainment and more meant for like critical reception. And that is still usually entertaining, but like The Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Mad Men is like classic examples of things versus like non-prestige TV would be like, and this is not to insult any of these, but like, you know, sitcoms and like, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I definitely feel like I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Alan Wake is kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like what's the equivalent of not prestige TV for video games then?
That would be action. That would be shooting.
Oh, like Call of Duty or something.
Or like Nintendo, or like.
Really?
Well.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Listen, I love Nintendo games. I don't think I would describe them as prestige gaming.
Yeah, I don't think Tears of the Kingdom makes me think that hard. On the list of prestige TV, Boardwalk Empire.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but that sounds right. Last of Us is video game prestige
Last
TV.
of
That's
Us. Yeah,
correct.
absolutely.
Objectively, yes.
Actually, Last of Us. Wait, I actually don't know if Last of Us won or lost the category. I wasn't paying attention at that point, but it did get a nomination for like, I assume the category was like show or
yeah, they
that
usually have like
from a
a
game.
few adaptation of blah blah blah.
Yeah. Whoa, you're really good at that.
Thank you. You gotta be fast in this section. I've discovered. Yeah, I was not fast enough. I fucked up. I went back. Okay, it's fine.
The other option that I saw that I would have voted for between the two, like maybe Last of Us or Castlevania Nocturne.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I know you really like Castlevania Nocturne.
I've said this before. Castlevania just has inspired a lot of my tabletop characters. There's something about the gothic vibe, and also it's just very horny sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Last of Us, I felt was like fine, but in fairness, I also
Really?
think the Last of Us games are like fine. I'm
Okay,
just
that's fair.
I have like an incredible bias against zombie related things.
Against zombie related things.
I just don't like them. I've never, other than, I think other than, and this is gonna make me sound like such a goddamn, like hipster type, other than Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie movie, I don't think I've ever really truly enjoyed a zombie thing. Not as far as I can remember, at least.
Okay.
Okay.
Noted. Not Shaun of the Dead?
It's fine. Like, there's better Edgar Wrights. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
It's a good one, but it's better. Oh shit! Fuck off! Oh fuck off! Ah.
Guy seems to be keeping time.
Yep. Jesus. It's hellish.
Nice. Fortnite code. I don't know what the Fortnite code is, but there's a Fortnite code on screen now.
Oh shit! Get your Fortnite code in, everybody.
Yeah, get your. There's no description of what it actually is on screen.
Well,
like,
it's
I have
Fortnite
it on, but
code.
I'm not listening to it. Right, it just says
Claire, it's Fortnite code for Fortnite.
Right, I'm so sorry.
It lets you play Fortnite, the free video game.
Of course, of course, of course. Yes.
It lets you play
mistake.
as as me, actually. It lets you play as me.
You?
Yeah, I'm in it now. I'm in Fortnite now.
Oh, okay. So I know everything about Fortnite, so I should ask, what class are you? Because I know that's how Fortnite
shooter
works.
builder.
Uh-huh.
A thing that I also know everything about Fortnite because I'm in it. I'm shooter builder.
You're shooter builder.
I'm shooter builder. Yeah.
Cool.
On a more serious note, I need you to look at the screen right now and how cool this looks.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
I am currently here.
What is happening?
So I've done all of this while we've been chatting.
Good job.
And now I'm here and I can go either
fully
left or
have not
right.
been. We need to look at the background.
No,
What
it's
is
gorgeous.
that? What? But that has to be lore. What is
That's
that?
for sure, like... I mean, to me, this is like...
Do you think that's Eldar?
No, this is Dandara.
Really?
She's born. She lives. I guess I don't know Dandara pronouns, but they're born, they live, they die, they're resurrected, they're born, they live.
Oh, that's smart. You're smart.
Also, it like reflects Dandara. It also might be the old crone, and I also think the old crone might be Dandara, and I don't know if that makes sense.
I think that's what they're getting at.
Yeah. So do I go left or right?
And maybe that's why you keep reviving. Like, you know how
right.
games start giving
Yeah.
like meaning?
Yeah, totally. That sounds likely.
Let's go right.
Okay, fuck off. That was the wrong button. It's fine.
You got this.
There we go.
It doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
I'm glad I
Ticket
picked
office.
right.
Interesting. Ephemeral station ticket office. Cool.
There's a city behind you.
There is.
Kind of.
There is. This is interesting. We're in, like, the mouth zone, or eye zone, I guess. I guess it's the eye zone. So I didn't expect there to be, like, all this, but Pusher's dead. Oh, God. Claire.
Uh-huh.
There's, like, a 50-50 chance this is a boss room.
Hell yeah. Well, Game Awards is about to end. Oh, yeah. Looks like a boss room.
Yeah, there's no, like, timer on the screen. I gotta kill this guy.
I don't know what is happening on the screen on the Game Awards, but it looks cool. You're riding like a lizard. Giant lizard. And it flies.
Cool.
Games are neat sometimes.
I don't know how to win here. Do I have to use my thingamajigs? Do I have to use, like, a special thing?
Maybe you could use, like, can you not shoot it?
The shooting is not doing anything when I try and shoot. I think I maybe
What
need
about
to
the
use...
other shooty gun?
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
the missiles.
Yeah. Or the spiky guys.
Okay, hang on. Let me remember how to shoot these. I think I just pushed him away. I don't think I heard him.
Interesting.
Oh!
Oh,
It just
you did
wasn't registering that I hit. It just wasn't showing me that I was actually connecting.
Right.
Interesting.
Time to do it again.
Waiter and waster, yeah, well, at least now I know I can.
4 minutes
actually
left on the call. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
There's
That
just
isn't
two.
There's 2 of them.
You see why I thought it wasn't, like, doing anything? Because every time I would hit it, it would just, like, kind of get pushed back.
Yeah. Oh boy. How do you feel about the open world Lego game?
There's an open world Lego game?
Yeah, there's an open world Lego game coming.
Unfortunately, I'm so much a Lego Star Wars person specifically. Okay, well, that's a death.
Okay.
So, we
We
can
should probably
take our
take
break.
a break then.
But, I want to hear more about open world Lego game. When
Yeah,
we get
I
back.
will also say I want to amend a thing. So the Lenovo Legion Go sweepstake is for the U.S. only. The other one, however, for the Steam Deck OLED,
Is for everyone?
is for everyone, and there's still an hour and a half wait time, which I think means you can't because it ends at 8, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let's take our break, come back, and talk about whatever won game of the year.
Yeah, we can take a look at the website and go over everything.
Sounds good.
Yeah, all right, be right back.
All right, be right back.